Hey friends, Michaela here. So it has been quite a few months since I have recorded a video. I do have my teddy bees ready to ship here. I have not looked at any of it yet. And just real quick, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I will do a little bit of a life update at the end of the video. Like I said, it's been a while. So I haven't smelled any of these yet. My boys are not in school yet, and so I have been saying that I will start doing videos once they're back in school, but people were requesting this, and they ran to the park to play for a while. So we'll go ahead and go through these real quick. I did get quite a bit. I didn't get very much in the pre-order, and honestly, I really haven't been ordering much wax the past few months. But my birthday was at the end of July, and then I also graduated with my bachelor's degree at the end of July. So this was my gift. So we will go ahead and get started. So she always packages these extremely well. So she has the bubble wrap and a card. So I'm sure many of you are familiar with Teddy Bees. So there's her card. There's more of the information. And then we will just get going. So I mostly got tubs. Tubs is I guess my favorite size. I haven't actually cut into very many of them yet, but I like that they're bigger than a souffle, which a souffle in my main concept area I use up, but they're not as big as a loaf. So I mainly stuck with tubs. I did get a few loaves, and it's because the tubs were sold out. So the first one I got is Tiff's Twisted Sundae. So that is cupcakes at Tiffany's, pecan waffles, pretzels, vanilla ice cream, whipped cream. And I don't know why I didn't get this in the pre-order. A lot of these I don't know why, but I think it's just because I was really trying not to order wax at the time, and this I kind of went overboard because it was my gift. Okay, I can definitely see why people like this one, because a lot of people were talking about how good it was in their videos of those that got it. So again, here's the label. So I got a lot of the Witches Be Crazy blends in my pre-order, and this one, you definitely get the pumpkin pecan waffles and the cupcakes at Tiffany's, but it's almost more creamed out than the Witches Be Crazy. Here's the bottom. The thing that I think I like about it, I'm trying to pop it out, smell the bottom. The thing that I like about it is I like Witches Be Crazy because I do like a little bit of that kind of spice note that it has, but this doesn't have that. So if you don't like any of this spice, which Witches Be Crazy is a pretty soft spice to me, but it's still there. This one's very creamy, and I definitely get that pretzel. This is nice. This is very much a very good, rich bakery scent. And you know, I'm sorry, because you're probably not going to be able to get these now unless you can find them in a D-stash. There are a few different D-stash groups on Facebook that you can look for if someone chooses to D-stash. And you know, I mean, Tiffany will probably pour these again eventually. She might pour some of them again in the next pre-order. The next one I got is Cozy Cookie Cake. So this one is warmed ice, white cake, beach treats, marshmallow fireside, and signature sugar cookies. Sorry, I can't talk today, obviously. I love beach treats. Okay, this is really nice. So this is more smoky than her Surfside Sweet Shop that everyone loves, which I love too. I think that's the biggest difference that I'm getting with this. It's probably the marshmallow fireside. Otherwise, it's just a really nice bakery beach treats. I love beach treats, love beach nights, those type of blends. I'm not gonna pop all of these out because they do tend to make a mess. But if you like a little bit more of a smoky scent, then you would probably like this. I like smoky scents. I don't think it's overly smoky. It's just a little bit more smoky or it has a little bit of a smoky scent to it compared to Surfside Sweet Shop. Okay, the next one is Down in Kokomo, and it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And this is one of the layered ones. So this is pineapple, mango zest, passion fruit, green apple, orchid leaves, guava, and sweet berries, layered with frozen lime margarita, champagne bubbles, and sweet lime. So I don't always love tropical fruits in wax. And you definitely get the tropical fruits, but it's a good mixture with this one. Let me go ahead and pop it out. I'm actually surprised that it's not softer than what it is right now. It's actually still pretty firm. I'm kind of having a hard time getting it out, honestly. I live in, well, not in Houston, but near Houston. So it's hot outside, but they did put it on my doorstep. And so it didn't have to sit in a mailbox. So I'm guessing the mailman has his air conditioning on nice and high today. Man, this one will not come out. I want to smell the bottom layer because I think the bottom layer is the champagne. Like I said, oh, there we go. Oh, and then I made a mess. Okay. Oh yeah, that bottom layer is that really good champagne with the lime. Oh, that's really good. See, now I smushed it really bad. I think I'm really gonna like those two together. I don't think I would like Down in Kokomo as much on its own because it's a very sweet tropical fruit scent. But I do notice that I like, I'm gonna have to vacuum after this. Oh well, I do like the tropical fruits with either like a ginger ale or something more bubbly. And so I really like it with the champagne, the margarita, and the lime. It's actually really good. So I'm excited I got that one. This one was a little bit of a wild card. So I watched Danny's video and she is in love with this one. And so I thought, okay, I'm gonna try it. So this one's Rain and Woods. I do try and venture out of my bakery wheelhouse quite often. So this one is Crunchy Leaves, Wet Flowers, Clove, Balsam, Patchouli, and Sandalwood. I know I love balsam. I'm starting to like patchouli with some scents. Not so sure about the crunchy leaves and flowers, so we will see. And of course, everything on cold smells so different than it's going to smell on warm. And so this is just kind of like first impressions, what I got. When you warm things, they dramatically change a lot and you get really the true scent when you warm things. Okay, this is good. So I definitely get kind of that leaves and flower scent. I'm actually not getting much balsam. To me, I was worried that it was going to be a really strong kind of in-your-face scent. I feel like the Riverlands, you know, that's a really good scent, but it's strong and it's in your face. And I was a little worried that that's what this was going to be also. I don't know how everyone pops these out so easy because like they are not coming out of this very easily for me. I want to smell the bottom to see if I smell more of the patchouli, but it's not wanting to open up at all. Okay, I'm just gonna smell the bottom a different time. So you can tell, like I'm squeezing this pretty hard. These did not get melted at all on the way to me. So I'm very happy about that. This is good. I'm excited to melt this and like I could totally melt this on a rainy day. And we get lots of those, well, not this year, but in general, we get lots of those near Houston. And this would be a really nice scent to melt on one of those days. So I'm excited for that one. Okay, the next one is Smoke Show. Marshmallow, musk, marshmallow fireside, and toasted marshmallows. I absolutely love this gray wax. This is beautiful. Oh, this is good. This is really good. So if you like fireside marshmallow at all, you would love this. Definitely smoky, but very much like marshmallow fireside. But with that added marshmallow, I think it just makes it a little bit stronger, a little bit more creamy. This is good. I like this a lot. I love smoky blends any time of the year, but especially fall and winter. I love them so much. They just give kind of a warmth and make me feel like it's warmer outside than what it really is. And you know, even here in Houston, it still sometimes gets a little colder than I would like. The next one, Jamboree. So wild berry jam donut, fresh baked bread with a hint of sugar and spice. And this rich purple. Oh my gosh, these colors are so beautiful. Oh, this one's really good. Okay, this is really good. So sometimes the like wild berry jam donut notes aren't as strong as I would like, but this one is really strong. And I do get a little bit of that sugar and spice, but it's not red hot spice at all. It's very much a sweet spice, maybe even similar to what might be in Witches Be Crazy. But look how gorgeous. This is such a beautiful purple. I love that. Okay, I almost regret not getting a love for this. I really like this one a lot. I love berry scents. And that wild berry jam, oh my goodness, that is so good. Okay, I'm excited for this one. I don't know if this was one of her new ones, but this was one that was just in the ready to ship and not in the pre-order. So this one is Twisted Witch. So birthday cake, pecan waffles, touch of spice, warm donuts, and dark cranberries. I don't have very many cranberry scents. I tend to kind of shy away from them, and I don't know why, because I do enjoy them. Okay, this is good. It's not very strong yet, but it was just poured on the 3rd of August. I feel like I'm getting the cranberries first, and then underneath that is kind of the donuts and pecan waffles. And I do get a little bit of that touch of spice again. I really do enjoy this, and that one is gorgeous also. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. I love the simplicity of her wax. I love the little touches of decoration, but yet it's simple. These are easy to cut, they're easy to use, they're easy to store. I know there's other companies out there that make really cute shapes, but I don't love the shapes as much. I mean, I'll buy them, I'll melt them, they're cute, but I love things like this, so much easier. So this was another one of the new ones that was in the ready to ship. So this one's Sugar Skull, which is pink candy crystals, toasted marshmallow, and the slightest hint of woods. I really like this. So I don't know if pink candy crystals is supposed to be pink sugar, because it doesn't really smell like pink sugar, but then it kind of does. It almost, I don't even know how to describe this one. So it's like the slight hint of woods is combining with the pink candy crystals and the marshmallows. And so it's giving you this really pretty and sophisticated blend. It doesn't smell overly woodsy to me or earthy. It almost smells like a little bit perfumey, kind of almost like cashmere cedar sometimes. Seems a little bit perfumey to me. Let me see if I can pop this one out or not. Okay, what is the trick to popping these out? Because everyone in your videos made it look so easy. There we go. Okay, so on the bottom I get more of the woods type scent, but it's a very soft, pretty scent. Definitely not in your face. I really like this one. On cold, I really like this. If she was to bring this back in the pre-order, I'd probably get another tub of this. This is very pretty. I really like this. I am interested to see what other people think of this one as well, but I like it. I think it's a good fall winter time scent, but it's not super heavy woods. Like, it's a very soft wood smell. Okay, this one's Pistachio Dream Sugar Cookies. So a delicious blend of pistachio dream cake and our signature sugar cookies. So I have a love-hate relationship with pistachio. Sometimes pistachio blends are really good. Sometimes they lean to cherry smelling for me. Oh, this one's a really good one. This one's really good. This does not lean cherry at all. This is very much a pistachio nutty blend with that cake and sugar cookies. This is good. This is so much better than I thought it was going to be. I don't know if I love the color. It's like a dirty tan color. I mean, it leans a little bit green. See if I can pop this one out. I think I'm figuring out the trick. Oh, this one's really good too. Okay, if you're afraid of cherry pistachio blends, this is not that. This does not run cherry at all to my nose. This is just a very nice nutty pistachio with that cake and the cookies. That's really good. So this one I accidentally bought 2 of. So I went back in 4 different times. The very first time I bought my top 5 that I really wanted, and this was one of them. So this is strawberry pound cake and signature sugar cookies. So then the second time when I, was browsing and bought a few more, I bought this again, I guess panicking. I don't know, does anyone else panic? I don't normally ever do the ready to ship ones. I normally just do the pre-orders, but because I wanted so many other ones, I did the ready to ship. And so anyway, so I bought 2 of these, which is okay. So this one is strawberry pound cake type layered with our signature sugar cookies blend. So we definitely get that nice strawberry pound cake on top. So I'm assuming the sugar cookies are on the bottom. Okay, so if you are new to popping these out, the easiest way is you pull on the sides while you push on the back. That's what I'm finding is kind of breaking that suction cup for me. Just watch, it's not gonna work this time. I brag about how I figured it out, no, it's not gonna work. This one I have to get out because I want to smell the bottom. There we go. It's like it gets to a point where it breaks the suction cup and then it comes right out. This is so good. This is really good. I'm really, really glad I got 2 of these. That signature sugar cookies is delicious, and so is her strawberry pound cake. That's really good. And I mean, Tiffany does such a big pre-order list that, there might not be this exact blend on there, but there might be a similar one. So just kind of keep your eye out. I know that there was someone in the group this last time that was asking kind of for suggestions because she was new to wax, or maybe just new to Teddy Bees. I'm not sure if she was new to wax. But the best suggestion is just start smelling when you can kind of the separate scents and notes that a vendor has. So, once you smell something with like the strawberry pound cake in it and you start seeing blends with it, you say, okay, well, I know I like the strawberry pound cake, so, I'll probably like this blend, or I want to try this blend because it has those notes in it that I like. So that's kind of my best suggestion. And, don't buy a ton of wax from any vendor until you've melted some, because all of our homes are different and some perform better in some homes than others. And so it's always really smart to make an order, choose a few different scents, try it in your house before you place, 10, 20 orders or whatever. So this one is Kind of Bad, Kind of Bougie, which is strawberry pound cake, warm vanilla sugar, and vanilla sugar cookies. And I tell you that because I've made that mistake. I've ordered too much and then I've started melting and I'm like, oh, this really doesn't work very well in my home or whatnot. So this one's really good too. So I like the warm vanilla sugar. It makes this into a little bit different of a blend. So you would think that the strawberry pound cake and signature sugar cookies would be, oops, knock things over, would be very, very similar to strawberry pound cake and vanilla sugar cookies. But because you're adding that warm vanilla sugar in it, which sometimes to me, warm vanilla sugar always tends to lend a little body care-ish. I only think that personally because growing up, my mom always used like the warm vanilla sugar scents in her perfumes and her lotions and stuff. So I think that's more of my scent memory, not necessarily what it smells like to anyone else. But this is really nice. So I almost feel like I get more of the vanilla sugar cookies, the warm vanilla sugar, and then the strawberry pound cake. Like it's not strawberry pound cake forward at this point to my nose. Oh, that smells delicious. So I really do like that one as well. And that's the thing, you never know how these ones are gonna smell until you actually have them and smell them. And then even more so until you melt them. So this was the only repurchase that I did from the Ready to Ship. So I got this one in a souffle. I loved the way it smelled in a souffle, so I got this one in a tub. So this is the Dornishment's Wife, which is Palo Santo, blackberries, marshmallow fireside, with the slightest hint of lemon. Now I have to be honest, when I smelled the souffle, I got no lemon, but again, that's something that could come out on warm. But this is a very smoky, and it's more smoky because it has the marshmallow fireside and the Palo Santo. A very smoky blackberry. This is so good. I probably should have gotten this in a loaf, to be honest. I love scents like this. I've always loved blackberry scents. I really love smoky and Palo Santo scents. This one is so good. And this is gorgeous too. I love it. If anyone got this, doesn't like it, you can send it over to me because I love, love, love smoky scents. Okay. So this was my second strawberry pound cake sugar cookie one. So I won't open that one again. Oh, here's my sample. So Southern Pumpkin. This was one of the ones that I wanted and didn't get. I don't remember what the scent notes are. The new ones, they just sold out super fast. It's not very strong on cold. Maybe it's also just because I've been smelling that more smoky one. Let's see. Okay, there we go. This is really good. What does this remind me of? This reminds me of like a dough. It's not super, super pumpkin-y to me. It's like a hint of pumpkin. This almost reminds me, I think it's like the sugared snickerdoodle cookies when you're cooking them. It smells kind of like a sugar cookie type dough with the spices and everything in it and a very slight hint of pumpkin. That's really nice. Okay, I think this is my last tub. Yep, and the rest are loaves. So cheesecake cookies and blackberry jam. Another one of the layered ones. So this is sugar cookies, creamy cheesecake, graham crackers, marshmallow cream, and a hint of spice layered with sweet blackberry jam. So again, I don't know why I didn't get this with the pre-order. I just was really trying to conserve money. There was a lot going on at the time, and so, oh, that's gorgeous on the bottom. Can you see the iridescent glitters? That's pretty. So I love Witches Be Crazy. I love pumpkin pecan waffles, and so that's kind of what I focused on. I did get Silent Night. I got Surfside Sweet Shop. But yeah, I really didn't get much. Okay, I like the cheesecake cookies. I like the combination of the two. That's really nice. I feel kind of weird sitting here smelling it like this, but you know, that's how you can kind of smell the two together. That's nice. So with the cheesecake cookies, I definitely get the cheesecake, but I also get that graham cracker crust. So I don't really make very many pies or things like that, but I do like making some desserts with graham cracker crust, and that's really, like, you really get that good graham cracker crust from that. That is very nice. I'm excited to see how these warm. I sometimes shy away from things like cheesecake and milk just because I'm always afraid of them smelling sour on warm, but I'm trying to venture out a little bit. The rest I got in Lowe's. Most of the loaves I ended up purchasing the second day after they're ready to ship because they were still there. They were sold out in tubs, and I was like, I'm just gonna get them. I shouldn't have, but whatever. Okay, so the first one is patisserie, which I've had in blends. So this is warm donuts, baked bread, powdered sugar, and a touch of spice. Not very many people that I watched actually purchase this, and the ones that didn't seem to really like it that much. So I don't know, but I wanted to try it. So yeah, so it kind of smells like, to me, what I'm smelling right now is more of like the cake bready donuts. Not so much like the fried dough donuts, but more of the cake bready donuts. I don't know what those are actually called. With like a powdered sugar covering on them. See if I dent all these. Yeah, that's really kind of what I'm getting. I mean, it almost reminds me a tiny bit of the, like the maple donuts. I mean, there's not really maple in this, but there's kind of like that very slight hint of it, but not really. I don't know. That probably doesn't make any sense, but that's kind of what it's reminding me of. I do like that. I think I'm gonna like it on warm. It's very much, to me, on cold, kind of like a warm bakery scent. Like one that you could melt when it's, well, I mean, you can melt it anytime, but when you could melt it when it's a little bit colder outside and kind of get some warmth from it. I don't know if that makes any sense. The next one is Crispy Dreams. So warm powdered donuts, cinnamon sugar donuts, old-fashioned cake donuts, burnt sugar, and toasty campfire donuts. So who doesn't want their house smelling like donuts, especially when they're on a diet? But I'm excited for kind of that toasty smell, hopefully. Oh, this is good. This one's really good. So now I'm gonna change what I said about the last one. This reminds me even more of kind of those maple type smelling donuts. I think it's maybe the cinnamon sugar and the old-fashioned cake donuts. It's not super, super campfire or toasty to me on cold. That's nice though. This one is much more sweet than the other one. I wouldn't say that this is sickly sweet at all, but this one's definitely more sweet. Like you actually have really sweet donuts, whereas the other one, it's more of just kind of that bready donut type scent with a dusting of powdered sugar. This one's much sweeter, like there's actually sweet donuts. So this one was my third order on the day of the ready to ship. So this one within 10 minutes, probably less actually, had sold out in the tubs. And so I got it in a loaf. I'm very nervous about this one. I've heard good things about it, but I wasn't sure what I thought of it, but I'm trying it. So Christmas trees and cream layered with apple cider donuts. So fresh pine boughs, vanilla sugar waffle cone, and rich vanilla buttercream layered with orchard apples, a hint of cinnamon, caramel, and a rich cake donut. So when I saw this on the pre-order list, I was like, I really don't think that sounds like it's gonna smell good. But people are saying it smells good. I love the Christmas trees and cream. Love, 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 love that scent. And that's what you get on the top. So Christmas trees and cream. Oh, it's such a good scent. I love it. But I'm not sure I'm gonna love it with the apple cider donuts, but people seem to. So I wanna try it. Okay, so I can see why people like it. So, okay. This apple cider donuts, that's what it's called, right? Yep, apple cider donuts. This is not the same spices that are in the other ones. So the other ones are like a sweet cinnamon and sugar spice. This one isn't exactly a red hot spice, but it's leaning red hot. So to me, this smells much more like just a spicy apple cider with a little bit of that red hot cinnamon with the Christmas trees and cream. So it's like you're sitting by your pine tree that actually smells like pine and isn't fake like mine is, with a cup of that cider in your hand. I don't get really the bakery right now. And it's definitely, to me, the spices are more of that leaning red hot. It's not overpowering like some scents are, because I don't do overpowering red hot, but it's definitely leaning red hot. So it is a very, very nice Christmas scent because it's really kind of captures that kind of a Christmas scent. So I can see why people like it. We'll see how it turns out on warm. Okay, so then I did also get a loaf of just the cheesecake cookies. So the sugar cookies, creamy cheesecake, graham crackers, marshmallow cream, and a hint of sweet spice. And it did seem like in the layered one that the graham crackers came out really well. Yeah, it really does. You really get a really nice cheesecake. Oh, that graham cracker is so good in it. Like, it's really a graham cracker crust. Oh, that's really good. This would actually, you know what I want? I want this one layered with the raspberry jam. That would be amazing. This is really good. I really like this. I think I'll really like it on its own. But I also think this is gonna be one of the ones that's gonna be really good with other jammy type scents, like a strawberry jam, or, you know, the blackberry jam that it's layered with, or raspberry jam. I think all of those kind of jammy scents would be really, really good with this one. But I do think it's gonna be good on its own. Okay, and my last one is toasted marshmallow sugar cookies. So this one is sweet sugar, buttery shortbread, buttercream frosting, vanilla sugar cookie dough, and toasty marshmallows. So the buttercream really comes out on this one with, you know, the sugar cookie doughs and stuff. It's a little toasty, like the toasted marshmallow, but it's definitely not smoky like the marshmallow fireside. This is really good too. So it's really a really kind of rich bakery with the sugar cookie dough, the buttercream frosting, the shortbread. Yeah, this is nice. It's sweet, but not overly sweet. I would say that none of these bakeries were really overly sweet. Probably the sweetest of just the plain bakery to me was this one. Obviously, the ones that were mixed with the jams and the berries and stuff, those were fairly sweet as well. But I'm really excited to melt all of these different bakeries on their own and kind of see what I really like, what they smell and warm, and how they change, because they really will. I don't even know if I could pick out favorites. There's so many good ones. Obviously, I really like this one because I reordered it. I really do like the strawberry pound cake and sugar cookies. The pistachio, that was a big surprise for me. I really like that one. I really like the sugar skull. I don't know, I got so many good ones. I'm really happy with everything that I got. So let me know, what did you score in the ready to ship, or did you avoid it? I generally avoid it. I think this is the first time I've actually ordered from the ready to ship. Every other time I've just done the pre-orders. So I was pretty happy with myself. I checked out with my first order by like 5 minutes after it started, my second order about 10, and then my last order on that day was about 14 minutes after. So I was fast because I had my list, which is also what resulted in me getting 2 of one set, which is okay. So that's the end of the haul. I did say I was gonna do a little life update at the end, so if you don't wanna watch about that, go ahead and turn it off. I'm so glad that you came and watched my haul from Teddy Bees. So like I said, this was kind of my gift for my graduation. So I graduated at the end of July. I'm still waiting for my diploma to get here. Once it gets here, I will go ahead and take a picture. I graduated at the end of the July with my Bachelor's of Science in Marriage and Family Studies. What am I gonna do with that? I have no idea. I'm just so glad to be done. It's been a really long journey. So for those of you that know or remember, we moved from Idaho to Texas. It's been 5 years now. And I had started school in Texas, or I'm sorry, in Idaho at one of the local community colleges. And so it's been a 5-year journey pretty much to finish this. And so it's been a lot of ups and downs. It's been challenging, you know, with my husband, changing jobs, us moving, having 6 kids, you know, all of that stuff. And so I just can't believe I finally accomplished it. Starting of March last year, I started to substitute teach, and I'm actually really enjoying that. That's kind of been a really great in-between job right now. I still have this year, I still have 2 kids that are in elementary, and so I think that my plan for now is just to continue doing that. I really enjoy it. It was a wonderful, because I got to work at their elementary quite a bit towards the end. And so the fun thing about substituting when you're working at one school is you really start to get to know some of the kids there, which is just wonderful. I mean, they're so much fun. And I did a lot of kindergarten and first grade, which is so much fun because they're super sweet. I would have days where I would be out on recess with them and they would pick me a whole bunch of weeds for flowers, and it just kind of makes you feel better about yourself as a person working with little kids like that. So that's my plan for this year. I hope to be able to find enough jobs to keep me busy and, you know, bring in a little bit of money. That's one complaint, I guess, that I have, is that substitutes make so little money. I will get a little bit more money this year having my bachelor's degree now, but really truly what they pay substitutes here in Texas, I'm sure that the high schooler kids are making more per hour with their after school jobs, which is sad. You know, people talk a lot about teachers and how teachers need more pay, which in some areas I'm sure that is definitely true. My mom's a teacher, you know, she's definitely struggled with that. But what they pay substitutes, especially those of us with bachelor's degrees and even those that are certified, is really just kind of criminal. I mean, they need substitutes to survive, you know? Teachers get sick, teachers have to go out on surgeries, teachers have things like family members die and have funerals. I mean, teachers are human beings that sometimes have to miss their time, and they need a good, reliable human being with the children to help them when they're gone. And so that's the one sad thing, is that, you know, they just don't seem to value substitutes as much as I wish they did. But I love it. It gives me an opportunity to work and earn some money that we need without being tied down, especially still having 5 kids at home and in school, and their activities and things come up. You know, kids get sick. I did have 2 weeks last year where I had sick kids and had to, you know, be home with them. And so I need something for now that's flexible, and I think that will work. So that's pretty much my life update. I will try to start doing YouTube a little bit more often. I'm not doing a ton of wax buying right now, especially because it's been summer, and you know, summer substitutes don't earn money. But I do have quite a bit of empties. I'm trying to work through my wax. I have a lot of wax, but I'm enjoying it. I'm trying to get through some summer scents, although I'm already craving fall scents, which is ridiculous because it's 100 degrees out there today. I mean, like, what's up with this? I mean, smelling all these fall scents, I want to melt fall, and it's way too hot for that still. So anyway, I hope that all of you are having a wonderful day. I've missed all of you. I'm excited to talk with you in the comments again, and I hope that your day is going well, and I will see you next time. Bye.